Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Tambrum J and I am back with another YouTube video. Before I get started in the video, I just want to take this time out to thank everyone that subscribed to my channel, that liked the previous video, that shared it. I got on social media and I just saw it on Facebook. I was like, oh my God, that's me. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you and I love you. Like I promise I love you. I love you for real. So thank you. Now, about this video, it's a Q&A. I reached out to my friends on Snapchat and I had them to send me questions, different things that they wanted to know about me or maybe advice that they wanted from me, and they sent some great questions. They sent so many great questions until I had to break this video up into 2 parts. So this is part 1 and part 2 will be uploaded next week. So I'm not gonna rant too much. I'm not gonna do a long intro, but I hope you guys enjoy. If you have some other questions, if you see this and you maybe have some additional questions for me, please send them to me. You can send them to me on Snapchat and I will link my Snapchat information below, and you can send those questions to me and I will be sure to include them in my next video. So I hope you guys are ready. I am talking and telling all of my business. Not too much, I didn't go too deep, but it's more than what I normally tell. So I hope you guys enjoy and thank you so much for watching. Question number 1, how did you learn to do makeup? It was up here on YouTube. I would follow, and to this day I still follow a lot of makeup artists, and whatever products they recommended I would purchase. Whatever techniques they would use to apply their foundation, I would use those techniques, and it was just a lot of trial and error. As I told someone the other day, when I first started I looked like Holiday Heart, but I kept practicing and eventually I got better and better. I'm definitely not a makeup artist, but I do know how to, do my face. So that's how I learned. It was up here on YouTube. If that's something that you're interested in doing, you should definitely check out a lot of the makeup artists up here. Search for beginner-friendly makeup tutorials. You'll learn, I promise. What weird food combinations do you like? I don't have a weird food. I just like to eat. But I can't think of a weird food combination that I currently like. But when I was a child, this is disgusting. I would boil hot dogs, which, hey, hot dogs are cool. We eat hot dogs. But I would boil hot dogs and then I would boil eggs. And then, you guys, once that was done, I would cut up the hot dogs and the eggs and I would pour ketchup all over and go at it like it was the best entree in the world. That is disgusting. And I still am upset with myself for eating that because, that was my meal, y'all. That's disgusting. Next question. I know who asked me this question. I remember seeing this come across and I remember who asked me this question. I am so embarrassed to read this question out to you guys. But it's a question I received, so I ask it. Someone wants to know, would I pass gas in front of my significant other? Why is that important? Why is that important? The best way to answer that question is it just depends on the culture of the relationship. If I end up marrying a man that's like, kind of fun, laid back, that's what we do, then it'll be bombs on the back day. I'll do it. If not, if he's like serious, which is probably the type of man that I'm going to end up marrying because I'm so silly, then I'll try not to do it. That was the craziest question ever. I hope that answered your question. Next question. Can you cook? Of course I can cook. Yes, I can cook. Anything you want, I can cook it. Y'all must don't know my mama. My mama is Harriet Rogers. She is like the best cook ever. So yes, I can cook. Absolutely. I'm burned, child. The next question. Someone wants to know, where do I shop? I literally shop from everywhere. I shop from Belk, JCPenney, Cato, Old Navy. Target is bae. I love Target. Forever 21, Charlotte Russe, Boohoo, that's online. I don't really go to Lane Bryant anymore. I'm just really not I don't know. I feel like it's just the same styles. Where else do I shop? I'm trying to think. I'll go to Ross, TJ Maxx, but my favorite place to shop is Target. I love Target. You can just find so many fashion forward pieces there, and I just love it. Let's see. What's the next question? Why do you give people more chances than they deserve? This absolutely has to be someone that knows me on a personal level that's in this question. I think my reason for giving people, I guess as you worded it, more chances than they deserve is because I know that I am very flawed. I am imperfect. I know that I make mistakes, and I am in need of grace. So I try to extend that same grace to people that I need, that I desire. And so I think that's why I give people chances. I mean, they're going to make mistakes. I make mistakes, and I want people to forgive me. So I try to be forgiving to others. Now, I'm not going to be a fool and just let you keep playing me. But I don't know. I just believe in showing, and especially within the last couple of years of my life, I really believe in, and I try very hard to show compassion towards people. I call myself a Christian, so I have to show love. I have to show compassion. I have to show grace. Next question. Someone wants to know, have I ever been afraid of being myself? Abso-freaking-lutely. I feel that I'm very opinionated, very independent, and very strong. And I feel like that's frowned upon a lot, especially with men. A lot of times that can be intimidating. And I don't feel that I do it in a way where it's going to be disrespectful to a man, but I do have my own opinion. I can take care of myself, and I am just a very strong woman. I come from a lineage of strong women, so I don't know any other way to be than this. This was like modeled for me. This is all I know, and so I pretty much adopted those characteristics. And I feel like I said, it's intimidating when dealing with men, and then with some women, me being a very strong woman, when I come in contact with women that are not as strong, they despise me. And just in society, period, I don't think this is celebrated. I really don't. Just being a strong woman, that's not celebrated at all. It's gotten better, but typically that's frowned upon. And also another thing, I'm a very, very happy person. Like, I'm just bubbly, I'm energetic. Like, I'm always like this. And a lot of people, they see me, or if they happen to come in contact with me, they think I'm fake. I have heard that so much, like, you're so fake. No one is that happy all the time. And I'm like, no, like, my life isn't perfect, but I really enjoy life. I'm a very bubbly person. And some people love it and some people hate it. And then I've tried to, like, when I go in certain settings, try to tone it down and not be as happy. And it's just, I can't do it. It just comes out. And I just realized I don't always like it, but I'm going to accept who I am, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be true to me. I'm comfortable in my own skin, and other people may not like it, but it's okay. But yeah, it gets frightening to show sometimes, because I'm like, did I scare half the men off? What happened? What happened? Did I scare them off because I just came off too strong? But yeah, great question. But the answer is yes. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't want to be anybody else besides myself. So, but great question. Thank you for that. Let's see, because I'm not necessarily going in order. I'm just, whatever question that pops out, I'm just reading that one. Next question. Here we go. When will you be open to falling in love? Who says I'm not in love now? Y'all, I couldn't even play. I'm not in love. I promise I'm not in love with anyone but myself. It's not that I'm not open to falling in love now, and I think a lot of people think I'm a bit guarded. I'm not guarded. I am, however, cautious, because I just don't have time for games, and I just, at this age and at this point in my life, I don't feel like getting my time wasted. And so I am very cautious with who I give my attention to, my time to, and my heart. Like, I'm very cautious about that, because I just don't have time for that. I don't have time to be hurt. Not that every man is going to hurt me. I don't feel that way. I feel that there are some great men left in this world, and I'm gonna get one of them. And I do think that there are some like, I actually see great men. So I don't bash men, but I'm just not gonna fall to pieces over anybody that wants to talk to me. So I guess that sometimes make it seem like that I'm guarded, but I'm not. I'm just cautious. But I think when the time is right, and I think when the person is right, that is when I will be open to falling in love. And there are some people that are like interested in me, like they've informed me they're interested in me, and I'm just taking it really slow. I mean, it could turn into something. I don't know. I really don't know, you guys. Like, I rarely talk about like relationship matters on social media at this point in my life, but I don't know. I'm kind of seeing who is really serious, because you can tell me something, but I'm not gonna just go based off of what you tell me. I'm gonna go by what you show me, and so I'm just kind of looking and seeing, maybe there could, and I'm serious. It could be someone that's around me now that's the one. I don't know. But we'll see. As I was saying, there are guys that are around that are interested in me. As I said, they've told me that they're interested. And I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression like I'm out here just entertaining all of these men, because I'll just go ahead and put it out there. I am abstinent, so that's definitely not going on. And so, and you know what? That's kind of what I judge it by. Once I tell a guy that, like, I'm sorry, we kind of can't go there. I kind of see like how he treats me after that. If you kind of, and I understand, like, real talk, Mom, Dad, just ignore this part. I kind of want you to. I need to catch you looking. I need to catch you looking. I need for you to not just be like, oh, that's fine that you don't, pursue me, pursue all of me. I'll say it like that, but be respectful, and respect that that's a choice and a decision that I've made. And I, kind of see how guys treat me after that. Like, after you hear that and I just don't hear from you anymore, or it's not as often as it used to be, then you gone. I don't have time for that, because you need to want me, want more from me, and want to get to know me other than just my body. Like, that's the last thing you're gonna get. So I kind of judge it by that. And there are some guys that they know that I am not, willing to do that, and I'm fighting very hard not to do that, and they still, treat me with the same level of respect. I still hear from them often, still go out, all of those things. So I really look at stuff like that, and one of those could be the one. But I really feel like something is coming soon. I really feel like I'm before the end of this year is out, that I will really be in a relationship, that I really be in love, and I'm excited. I'm at a place now where I can handle being in a relationship, and so we'll see. Next question. Are you shallow when it comes to dating? Now, I don't have to read this word for word, because I actually had this conversation with this person, and I told them that I would give them the answer up here. The person wanted to know, am I shallow with dating? He wanted to know, do I care about his income, his height, his complexion? I think he even said age. And let me tell you, my preference is someone that is about 6'2" on up. Someone that is dark skinned, a thicker guy, I mean a good healthy 250, 270. If it's healthy, hey, I like big men. And I do, of course, I don't want someone that's broke. I mean, I didn't pray, God, please send me a broke man. Like, God, please send me, I just want him to be broke. No, I didn't pray that prayer. And do I care about age? I do want someone that is older. I don't know. I just want to try dating someone that's like close to 40. Or I think my daddy would kill me if I went over 40, and he would kill the guy. Those are my preferences. That is what I prefer. That does not mean, and I'm going to turn down a man that he's not as tall as I want him to be, or he's not the complexion, or, now you do have to have a job. You have to have a job. I have a job, so you have to have a job. So I do care about that. I don't have a certain amount that I say a guy has to make, but you do have to have steady income. Now, I don't, not the in between jobs. I don't like that. But those are my preferences. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to talk to a guy because he's short. Let me tell you something. If you're 5'7" and you have your stuff together, I'll date you. I'll date you. I sure will. I'm not turning down somebody because I've putting my business out there a little bit. There was this guy about 2 years ago that I was talking to. We weren't in a relationship, but we were just hanging out with each other. And of course, he told me how he felt about me. I still didn't say anything, but I mean, he knew I was interested. And he was the right height, the right weight, the right complexion, even down to the right age. But that was all he had. That was all he had. He was just fine. He was tall, he was thick, and he was dark. But he had no morals. He had no integrity. His work ethic sucked. He didn't really want anything out of life. And if he wanted it out of life, he was schemed to do it. And that's not who I am. I'm not that woman. That's not who I would want to spend my life with. That is not who I would want to raise children with. I don't want my children to be around here trying to rob the system and scheme everybody, and I don't want that. I didn't grow up that way. My children would not grow up that way. And so that's why I say I can't get caught up in just physical appearance. I mean, that does matter. I don't want, just an unattractive man, because I do have to have children, and I don't want my kids coming out looking like no sushi rolls or nothing. I mean, I'm still love my babies, but I don't want no, unattractive kids. But I do care about, that's not the only thing I'm gonna look at. But I'm just saying, normally, I want you to be cute. I do want you to be cute or sexy. It's a difference. Ladies know what I'm talking about. But he was just a horrible person. He really was. He was a horrible person, and I thank God that he ended that for me, because God did it. Because I won't try to get up out of it, but God did that. And you just can't get caught up in what a person looks like. Like at 31, that's not the only thing I'm gonna look at. I'm just not. So no, I don't think I'm shallow. See, what are some things that you do, some small things that you do to make your day better? I always start my day off with prayer. That's the first thing. I feel like that just sets the tone for my day. I always dedicate my day back to God. I make sure that He's the first person that I talk with in the morning before I talk to my sister or anybody else. It is God first. And then I make sure I listen to uplifting music. That is something that also sets the tone for my day. I try to listen to things that's going to put me in a great mood. By the time I get out of my house and I've prayed and listened to my music, by the time I get out of that house, I am just in the best of moods. And those are just some things that I do. I also make sure there are certain people that I talk to every day. Well, I know they're going to make me smile, they're going to make me laugh in that day. And also, I try to practice a self-care routine every day. And that is, this may sound silly, but I make sure, when I'm doing my skincare routine, that just makes me feel so good. I don't know, am I the only one? When I'm just washing my face and then applying my moisturizer and my serums, that's the best thing ever. Is that just me? Maybe it's just me, but I enjoy it. Okay, we're almost done with this, you guys. Let's see. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What are your plans to get there? Okay, next 5 years. I see myself married. We're going to say next year and a half for that. But married, absolutely being a mother. I cannot wait until the day that I become a mother. Oh my God. I'm so ready for babies. I want 4, just in case y'all want to know. But I definitely want to give entrepreneurship another try. I don't know what that's going to look like just now. I definitely want to go back and finish my master's in counseling. I'm so ready to become an LPC. I cannot wait until the day that I can be a therapist. Also, with something else I want to do, definitely own a home with my husband. And you asked, the second part of your question is, what are your plans to get there? About the husband? I don't know what else to do. I mean, I'm out there I told you I think something's gonna happen this year, so I don't know what steps to take with that. And as far as getting kids, you gotta know what I'm gonna have to do to get those. So once I get the husband, I'll tell you what steps I'm taking. But as far as school is concerned, I just need to, I'm looking at a couple of programs now. I am researching. I'm going to give myself a date to actually fill out the application and get all of that information in. That's a step that I can take. Entrepreneurship, I just need to I don't know, decide on what it is that I really want to do. And I don't just want to own one business. I definitely want to do something. I want my private practice, and also, I don't know, this may turn into a business. I don't know. So I feel like I'm taking those steps now. I've started this channel. I don't know what else can come from this, but yeah, those are my plans for the next 5 years. Marriage, motherhood, earning another degree, my master's, giving entrepreneurship another try, and it was something else I said. I can't think of what else I said, but yeah, those are my goals for the next 5 years. Let's see, you guys. What else is up here? This is probably going to be the last question, and that is. I'm sorry, you guys. I lost my question. Where is it? Oh, okay, here we go. Thinking about the biggest obstacle you faced, what are some things that helped you through it? Do you think you fully conquered it? Jesus Christ. Okay, so thinking on the biggest obstacle I faced, what are some things that helped get me through it? Absolutely Jesus. It was God. It was God. That was number one. Number two, I think being around supportive family members and friends at that time really helped get me through it. And then therapy. You all know I'm an advocate for therapy, so that definitely helped. But let me go back. God. Growing up in church, I would hear all of these sayings that the older saints would use, like, he's a mind regulator, he's a heart fixer. And I was just like, what? Jesus is what? He's a mind regulator? He's a heart fixer? It's like, what does that mean? And I definitely found out what it meant, or what they meant when they would say that he's a mind regulator. There was no way. I didn't have the power. I didn't have the strength. I didn't have the will to change my mind at that time. And I fought. I tried. I really tried, but I just didn't have it in me to change my thinking and the way I was processing things. I was really losing it. I've talked about this before, but I was really losing it, and I tried really hard, but that's when I had to go to God, and I had to trust God that he was going to get me through. And you guys, some way, somehow, I don't know, but my whole, just everything about me just changed, and I know it was nobody but God. And also, I would hear different scriptures growing up that, all things work together for your good, and then he will give you peace to surpass your understanding. And that is exactly, or the best thing I can say that happened to me, peace that surpasses my understanding. It doesn't make sense that I am in the place of peace and happiness and joy that I am in, considering everything that I had to endure or that I endured. I shouldn't be in my right frame of mind. I shouldn't be at peace. I shouldn't be happy. But I'm so full of joy, and this is not pseudo, like you guys, and people tell me often, like I'll see people, or they'll see me on social media, or they'll see me in person, and they'll stop me, and it's just like, it's something so different about you. You're just so happy, and I've always been a happy person, but it's just, I don't know, you guys, it's God. It is absolutely God, and I would spend the rest of my days thanking him for bringing me through. And as I said, just being around supportive people when you're in a bad point in your life, you're going through a rough season, it is not smart. I would not advise anyone to surround yourself with negative people. That is not the time to be, which I don't want to be around negative people at all. But definitely during that time, you need some positive, faith-believing people that are going to remind you of God's word and remind you that you're going to get through whatever you're in, and that your outcome is going to be different than, your current situation. And I had that, like, I didn't believe what they were saying at that time, but when you're just hearing people speaking positivity into your life all of the time, it's kind of hard to stay in a negative place. And one day I was like, you know what? They're right. I am going to get through this. And, I feel like fighting, and not physically fighting, but I wanted to get better, and I was willing, I was committed to getting better, and I just started to believe it. One day, I promise, I woke up and I was like, I kind of don't want to be sad anymore. I just don't want to be in this state of mind anymore. And from that day forward, you guys, it's been this. And therapy. I was able to learn so many techniques that I could implement into my daily life, you know, I learned how to just cope with what I had gone through, to actually face what I had gone through, and then cope with what it is that I had to face. And you guys, I mean, it wasn't easy, and it definitely was not easy. I don't want to make it seem like it was easy. It was the hardest thing I've ever been faced with, but I promise you, it was worth it. It was worth it, and it just changed me for the better. It really did, and I'm thankful for everything. Not just that, but everything that I've gone through. I am very thankful for everything, because it just made me who I am today. And do I think I fully conquered it? Absolutely, absolutely. Things that used to bother me, absolutely, they do not have an effect on me at all. Like, I'm sorry, you guys, somebody is inboxing me. I'm in a different place. Those things don't have an effect on me anymore. I'm just better off than I once was, and I just don't have any hatred in my heart towards anybody. That's not just talking about one particular situation. That's everything that I've gone through. I don't have any hatred towards anybody. Like, I genuinely love and want the best for everyone. So I know I've conquered it, and life is good. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed watching part 1 of my Q&A. Like I said, I had so much fun, and it was just different. It was different. There are just certain things that I don't discuss anymore, but I had fun doing so. Like, it was good. It was a good outlet for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed. As I previously stated, part 2 will be up next week. If you have any other questions, feel free to send them to me, and also let me know, what else do you want to see from my channel. I have been asking a lot of people on a lot of people want me to do a get ready with me, or just want to see how I apply my makeup. Also, about my head wraps. I've been getting a lot of questions about my head wraps lately. I am natural. I big chopped recently, and so a lot of people want to see that. But let me know what's some other things you want to see. Like, I promise I'll put it out there. So thank you guys again for watching. I love you guys. May God bless you. And until next time, bye.